Welcome back to Shem's Universe. So today, guys, we're going to discuss Pythagorean life path number 9. So this is the final number in this series. I do have to review the number 19 for karmic numbers and number 16. I did miss those when I discussed life path 1 and 7. So I'm going to do a video tomorrow just explaining those two numbers just together in one video and get us underway for the expression number series and so forth. So with the 9, both sides of numerology, the Western and the Eastern, do agree that the Mars does run number 9. Mars is considered a planet of war, upheaval, its lucky color is red, etc. Day is Tuesday. However, it does have a lot of love. It's a humanitarian number. The 9 is considered to be the most loving number. It's all about completion. So what this means is that you're probably, if you're a life path 9, you are most likely considered an old soul if you believe in reincarnation, meaning you've been here before, you've played different roles, and this might be your final time doing this type of journey, and you might be ready for the next level of spirituality. So the 9 is going to, like I said with the 8, give you a lot of suffering. It's going to give you quite a bit of challenges to overcome. That's actually in turn going to make you have to look within and find that spiritual self. So what this means exactly is this. A lot of 9s, they tend to have a very off relationship with parents, just like 4s and 8s, in the sense that it's either that they feel like their parents don't care about them, or they feel that they have to be parents to their parents. So it all depends. 9s are very much people that are great leaders. They're always in charge. They're great for anything to do with like military, commanding officer, management, entrepreneurship, and especially for anything to do with like humanitarian rights, civil rights especially. So like this is a great number for people that want to really make a difference in the world. Speaking of things like that, like COVID, global warming, etc. Doesn't matter your belief on it. Number 9 is somebody who would ideologically want to fix that said problem. It might not be those specific ones, but they're going to look at something on the planet they view as needing fixing, and that's ultimately what your purpose is going to be if you're a 9. Life path 9 isn't really about like money and respect and power and all that stuff. It comes to you, but when you actually chase after what you would consider a worthy purpose. I discuss purpose with every number because every number does serve a purpose, but the number 9 now is a combination of all of the numbers from 1 to 8. And you have to understand that when you add 1 to 8, you get 36, which equals 9 in turn. 9 is a combination of all numbers. It turns into whatever number you add it against. We've discussed this in other videos as well. So this is definitely a number that you have to look into and say, it's interesting. A lot of people have discussed number 9, number 6, and number 3 as being a sort of a triad in that sense. Nikola Tesla does talk about 3, 6, and 9 as he uses that for manifestation purposes and he thinks it's the formula for the universe. And I could agree with him actually, because at the end of the day, the 9 is definitely a very spiritually connected number. It probably has one of the highest vibrations in respects that you have to start learning how to control your aura, because your aura is actually going to be what's going to control what happens around you. So you need to be very, very conscious. Like you have to get a different level of consciousness if you want to be in the life path of 9. And it's not like we're given a choice when we get our life paths, guys. It's just given to us. This is our spiritual contract and it has to be fulfilled. According to Western numerology, if you follow your life path dictations, meaning the rules that has been set out, you'll have a lot of attraction from the universe and you'll end up getting things quicker than you would have anticipated. So with the 9, what you have to do is this. According to Western numerology, I read Ann Perry, Felicia Bender. I went on Numerology Works as well, another great site for doing life path readings. And they all seem to agree on one thing, and it's the fact that life path 9 needs to do something to do with charitable work. And that doesn't mean like going literally starting a charity, but that means actually making a difference in somebody else's life. Why a lot of 9s will end up being parents to their parents. The downside to this is that sometimes 9s don't have a clear sense of boundaries and they let other people step on them, such as the same parents they're helping or relatives or even friends. So if you were a 9, you're watching this, just be very careful as of who you're helping. It's great to make a difference, but don't become the type of person that helps others before you help yourself. And that's the key there. Another point to make in regards to the 9 would be this though, guys. You need to understand that as a 9, you're going to have a lot of different passions and aspirations because you have the skills of all the numbers put together. And it's a very high vibration, so you need to learn to delegate and control. The number 9 does feed off of discipline and justifiable actions. So like the 8 with Saturn, It's all about having discipline through thought, words, and deeds. The 9 is all about having discipline to your spiritual quest, meaning always be staying mindful and present and understanding the needs of others and then incorporating that within your life to make their life better. You're not here for servitude. You're definitely here to be a leader as well. So whatever career aspiration you may have is definitely going to work out once you have the passion to make it work out, because you guys have very powerful abilities for manifestation. So when I look at the 9 from my own perspective, just reading over all of the numerologists that I've read, what I get from it is that it's definitely a fiery planet. There could be an opposite polarity where you're a completely aggressive dictator, where maybe you've been hurt in the past and you decide to run people over based on what's happened to you and you view it as justifiable. This is a number that requires wisdom. And wisdom isn't gained through reading or even watching my videos. Wisdom is gained in the real world through experiencing. And my final notes for the life path numbers is this: don't focus so much on your life path number that you literally just forget who you are, or try so hard to follow this life path and meet its expectations that you don't end up becoming authentic within yourself. The life path is part of you. It's an intuitive part of you. It's not going to go anywhere. It's instinctive. So that's the thing. Once you understand that, you just know how to channel the energy better. You understand that you may need to do certain activities to maybe de-stress, maybe get down your anxiety. And you have to understand what your body actually needs in order to fulfill your life path. In the next sequence of chapters that I go over, it's going to be the expression number. So your life path will give you like a subconscious meaning of what you're supposed to be doing, but your expression number is actually what's going to give you the way in which to achieve your life path. So for 9s, you really have to be careful as of what your expression number is, and then use it for a positive creation so that the 9 contract can be fulfilled. No matter what, you inevitably will change somebody or something's life on this planet once you're a 9 at all. So even if you don't know about numerology, you still will end up making a difference in some sort of way. All right. So that would really cover the life path of 9. It's one of my shorter videos, just due to the fact that this is a very highly spiritual number, and it demands its own spiritual quest. So I don't want to put my own biases on it in regards to what I believe in. You have to ideologically figure out what you want to believe in and then move forward from there. But thank you guys so much for watching today. I will be back tomorrow, as I said, just covering those karmic numbers that I missed. But aside from that, guys, please like, subscribe, holla at me. That's it, guys.